Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, it's Wednesday and we have things to talk about and we have things that are coming. First, let's talk about the here and now. The major thing we have going right now is the Moon Haze Equipment Challenge. This is an opportunity to get relic chests and Moon Haze cells, and if you're really good, there's a special diamond relic over here. Oh, there does appear to be two of them. I don't know what's going on with that. And this is Moon Haze's Essence. It's got two perks, so let's look at them. After being damaged by a skill, if the wearer's life is below 50%, okay, it increases the armor by, obviously that's level 1. At level 40, it would be a lot more than just 15,000. All right, and it has two uses. That's actually pretty good. And the second one is when the turn ends, if any enemy is stunned, it removes basically stamina from all enemies. That's actually really good because Moon Haze does stun. So that's actually kind of useful for Moon Haze or any individual who actually does stunning. So remember, those values will be multiplied as you increase the level. So that's the reason you say 27, it'll be a lot more than 27 if you get this to level 40. All right, so that's actually good. It's an opportunity to get some cells from Moon Haze. They're actually giving 10 away in the dailies if you complete all the dailies as well. They've done that for the last 2 days, so I have an extra 20. I expect that to continue for a while. So I'm just going to go for the 50 cells, and that'll be good for me. But if you are so inclined, go all the way for the diamond, right? All right, what else do we have? We have another path. We had Ilion for 2 days. Now we have Asta. And of course, this is one of those glorious, wonderful ones. I'm not really sure what happened with the dataless one, where it went back to the old way. But, I mean, if they want to do this and keep doing it, that's fine. There's an extra 15. And I think I have some more here. I want to get that 20% discount while I can here. Which means I have to bring out the Murder Squad. The Murder Squad is very jealous of itself. Who actually gets to do all the killing? Well, Dr. Watts goes fast. But, yeah, poor Bob. He never gets a chance because everything is usually dead by that point. And, of course, it does seem to be a thing here, if you'll notice right at the top, that we are getting Forsaken cells in here. Of course, it's Rubellus right there because this is a nature path, and he is the nature Forsaken. I'm hoping there's more opportunities. Like I said, oh, isn't that just lovely? Yeah. That is the worst thing on the screen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right, any more there? Because like I said, I'm about to run out here, so I want to grab as much as I can. At least I want to get the discount. All right, so that's good. And of course, plenty to go. I'm going to be continuing to go here. I'll probably get as far as the little swords. That's usually what I get. But you can see there's a lot of cells in there. So expect to see him kind of ranked up by a lot of people. And of course, it's another 72-hour challenge. And we're going Thunder here now. We're not just going Thunder, we're going the Wasteland here. I've actually been going with Thyra. Trying to get that 8, but I wouldn't mind getting her ranked up. I actually have her already, but I don't have her ranked up. So she's actually a pretty good damage dealer. Kind of sets fire to herself, but she's all right. I wouldn't mind getting her. I mean, the other guy's good too. He's got kind of good stuff like dazing and shock. I think he's got shock, doesn't he? He's got dazing, I know that. And he's also got stuns too. So they're not too bad, whichever one you want to go for. All right, and I think there was one other thing. We have a breeding event down here. This is a Relics edition, and there's some good stuff in here. It's just I'm kind of burned out on the breeding events for now. For instance, that first combination there of Drazza and Voltic will get you Helgedin or Olnir. Latarkhan and Lord Maltus can get you Zenobia or Aesel. That's actually really good. If I was doing one, that's the one I'd be going for because I do not have Zenobia, and I wouldn't mind ranking up my Aesel either. And of course, Octex and Pixel Lion can get you Zighar or Draghar, which both are really very good. Very good. Draghar, he is a mega tank killer, very much so. So I think that's about it of what we got going right now. Now, things are going to be coming here. The big thing, of course, is the second half of the Metal Maze. We had the Metal Mist Maze, of course, and that's where we got Glamhead from. We have the next one coming up, and that's going to be on Friday. It's a little confusion. Some parts of the event are saying it's going to be called Metal Mist Maze, but it isn't. but because we just had that. The schedule, though, is calling it the Metal Legends Maze, which kind of makes a little bit more sense. And we do have a new mythic coming for that one. A very strange little fellow. Let's talk about Metalbeat. All right, so this is Metalbeat. In some ways, I am calling him the anti-Josh Dub. Let's go and take a look. All right, let's look at his stats. The most shocking thing you're going to realize, his life is actually by far the worst of all the mythics. I mean, it's scary low. I mean, 43,431? I mean, I've heard of glass cannons, but this guy, I don't know what this is. Is this like a sugar-coated type of a thing, you know? Because, I mean, this guy will shatter to pieces. So, here we go. Ceramic. Why don't we call him that? He's ceramic. All right, his power, though, is really good, though. He's going to do damage very, very close to 5,900 there. His speed's also pretty good, too. It's over 4,700, so he's going to be attacking a lot. All right, let's just go down. He does some interesting stuff and some scary stuff, too. So let's just move on down. All right, his evolving trait, he starts being immune to blindness. At rank 1, he gains sunburn immunity. That's kind of specialized there. I like curse immunity on some. I forget who it was that had that. I like that on some. It's just, you know, sunburn. I guess there is a lot of sunburn roaming around the mythics, so I guess that's okay. Any kind of protection is good. And then at rank 3, he gets a status cast for precision. I'm guessing that's for himself, so that way he can hit better, right? All right, so let's take a quick look at the skills. We'll start with the basic ones. Metal Family. Deals moderate metal damage to one enemy. All right, that is a 0/0, and it's a 40 damage, which means it's high moderate. You're probably not keeping that one. There's a reason. There's something better coming. Something you kind of need to take. We'll talk about that. All right, Rebel Fury. Deals low metal damage to all enemies. 25. No, you're not taking that one. Nope, you're not taking that one. Let's go down to tier 1. Power Crazed. Disables trait and applies minor blind to itself. Applies triple damage to itself. All right, I looked it up, and each one of those lasts for 1 round. So basically, you're going to have minor blind for 1 round and triple damage for 1 round. It's also going to disable your trait for 1 round. Obviously, it's disabling your trait because you start immune to blindness. We're going to get back to that one because there's a skill you're going to be using with that. It's very useful. In other words, you're saying, oh, blind, I don't want to be blind. There's something you can do about that. Moving on, prepare for the solo. Deals moderate metal damage to all enemies, applies vulnerable to all enemies. All right, so it's only a 30 damage, so it's barely moderate damage. And it's got a 2-round cooldown. The cost is kind of down the middle there. The thing is, you're doing this for the vulnerable. What vulnerable is, it's a negative effect, which means that you're vulnerable to everything. In other words, everything is going to do double damage to you. Elements. Now, I'm not sure if that means physical, because there are some mythics who use physical. Probably does mean special damage. I'm not really sure if physical is going to be in there, but it probably means everything else. Now, that's kind of interesting because you're putting the other team in a very bad position in terms of damage, right? It doesn't even have to be him who does it at that point. It could be another team member who comes back and really hurts them. The fact that he's fast means that if you have like 2 damage dealers, he can come out, do this, and then maybe you can have someone behind him who's going to come back and really take advantage of that. Somebody who comes back and hits really hard, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, not Josh Dub, by the way. So that's a really good skill right there. Very interesting stuff. It gets a little scary when you get around tier 2, though. Moving on to tier 2, Hierarchy Destroyer. Removes all negative status effects from itself. Deals heavy metal damage to one enemy. All right, it has a 0 cooldown. It does have a stamina cost. And it does 45 damage, so it's just into the heavy zone. Now, put that with the skill that we saw in tier 1 that disables your trait, puts a minor blind on, and gives you triple damage. Right, the first thing this one does is it removes negative status effects. So you can just take the blind right off, and then you have this single hit, which is 45 damage, which is going to get triple damage with no problem with blindness. So yeah, you got to keep that one. It's the reason I completely dismissed that first one, Metal Family, because if you're going to take something that's got a 0 cooldown, you're going to take that one because That is actually really good. So if you get like total blind on you, if your trait is disabled or something, or let's say total damage reduction, because that's something he could get, just use this one. It's going to take it off, and then he's going to do damage. Because remember, it takes it off before you actually do the hit. So that's a pretty good skill right there. All right, moving on. Don't step on me. Applies skill mirror and double damage to itself. Applies vulnerable to itself. So he's going to get a skill mirror, which means it'll reflect skills, not necessarily damage. But it also give him double damage, which by the way lasts for 2 turns. But it's going to give him vulnerable, which means the reverse of what I just said is going to apply to him. Instead of like him applying vulnerable to somebody and them being double damage from virtually anything, he can get hit for double damage for virtually anything. So yeah, that's a little on the scary side considering his life isn't really too great to start with, you know? So this guy, he might kill himself killing the other side. So that one, situationally, you might want to figure out what you're going to do with that one. I mean, if he's being followed up by somebody who can take off negative status effects, then that's fine. He's going to get the skill mirror. He's going to get the double damage. Oh, the vulnerable is going to last for 2. I think the vulnerable lasts for 3 turns. I do think it does. I think the vulnerable lasts for 3 turns. He's going to get double damage for 2 turns, but the vulnerable I think lasts for 3 turns. So kind of scary. Kind of scary. All right, moving all the way down to tier 3. Over 120 decibels. I'm guessing that's decibels. Deals massive metal damage to one enemy. All right, that's a 70 damage, 2-round cooldown. It's a 45 cost. I mean, it's a really good, strong hit. You got to figure out what skills you're going to keep, though, right? I mean, once we get down to the bottom one, you're going to see what I'm talking about, and you're looking back up. So why don't we just cover the last skill? Turn up the volume. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies. Applies damage boost to itself. See, that one skill would probably fix like Josh Dub. Because, I mean, it's good damage, better damage than he has, right? The metal hit that does 35 damage and that's it. You know, this one is special damage, so it's always going to do the damage. And it also gives him a damage boost. So, yeah, this is a pretty good skill. So, if you're looking at him right now, right? You got that one. You're going to keep that one. Now, you're probably also going to keep the triple damage one, right? That disables the trait and the triple damage, which means you also need Hierarchy Destroyer, which is in tier 2. So you got one spot open at that point. And it's pretty hard not to take that one also in tier 1. Prepare for the solo that basically puts vulnerable on the other team. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, can you really take that massive hit? I mean, you could take it instead of Hierarchy Destroyer, but then you're going to be blind when you use it. You know what I mean? I mean, what good is if you miss? I mean, it's only minor blind, but I mean, still, there's a good chance you're going to miss at that point. So I would think that taking the Hierarchy Destroyer is probably better than the over 120 decibels. But that's just the way I see him, of course. So that's Metalbeat. And he is going to be the big prize in, of course, the maze, which is going to start on Friday morning. So, you know what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, you're going to do all of your maze coin collections, right? You're going to collect your money. You're going to collect your food. You're going to feed your monsters. You're going to stuff food down their throats, right? You're going to hatch. You're going to breed. You're going to do a PvP fight. And you're going to do all of that, lots of that every 4 hours, so you can get all those maze coins, so you can't spend any of them. You're going to hold on to, I don't care what kind of discount they give you. They give you a 90% discount. You're not going to spend any of it. You're going to hold on to it until the limited path opens up on Sunday. All right, so this is the way it's going to work, assuming they don't change anything, right? On Friday, the maze is going to open up, and on Saturday, there's going to be a Maze Coins dungeon. If you complete the Maze Coins dungeon, that's going to get you an extra 1,000 coins in addition to all the other gatherings that we just talked about. On Sunday, the limited path is going to open up, and Metalbeat is going to be there. So if they make it as easy as the last time, he should be fairly straightforward to get. But if you go all the way down the path, of course, you'll get like I said, for Glam Head, we got an extra 60 cells, which is kind of useful, considering you need 200 to rank them up, right? So that's what you want to save for, right? You want to save for that. We'll talk more about the limited path and when it opens up, and in fact, there's a discount at the beginning on Saturday. But just to make sure you got a heads up, you hold on to your coins, don't spend them. You're not spending them until the limited path opens up. Very important. But make sure you do your gathering, though, because you do have to have a certain number of coins. If they do the same thing, you won't need as many, but you do want to get those extra cells down there. So it's very important. Another thing that's going to be happening on Friday is they're going to be doing another breeding, but this one is going to be like moon haze breeding. I got the air quotes up here. So I'm guessing it's like a breeding combination, and if you do it, you'll get some extra cells for moon haze, and I guess maybe even if you fail, you'll get a few, you know. Usually it's like 2 and 5 or something like that. If you do it and you fail, you get 2. You do it and you succeed, you get whatever monster you were trying to get, and then you'll also get like 5 moon haze. And remember, the dailies, they're also giving it away there if you complete the dailies. Let's very quickly look at that. I'm sure everybody's aware of that because you always look here. So you notice I have it all completed there. And I got another another birthday chest. As a matter of fact, I do have birthday chests, and we're going to open them up because I'm just going to get such amazing stuff out of them. I really do. Because everybody says, oh, you're just going to get mythics, and you're going to get Forsaken, and you're going to get all kinds of stuff. And this is going to be it. This is going to be the day I'm going to get amazing stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, that's just amazing. Let's just open them all up. And I earned more chests by opening chests. Isn't that amazing? And more wormlet. Pretty darn useless to me right now, but it looks like I got more. Okay, nope. By the way, that's a rumor of what's inside. I opened chests, and as a result, I earned more chests, right? Okay, well, that's actually useful. So, if you want to give me more of that, I'll take it. Elementium, and bronze level chests. I think that's it. All right, let's see what I get here. Is it going to be a 3 or a 4? It's a 3. Yippee. And then a couple of more 3s. Okay, reality caught up with me, right? All right, and I think that is it. I think we covered everything. We got everything that's going now. We got everything that is coming. The only thing I will add to that is that on Saturday there's going to be a Vault-Tec challenge, probably one of those one-day challenges to get a Vault-Tec. On Sunday, they're going to start a Vault Keys challenge. We've seen a couple of those already, right? So you can get the keys. Hopefully they scatter them like they did the last time and don't put them all in the 5 in the first spot, because they end up having to spend enough to actually would open up one of the little vaults, you know. And next week, by the way, if you're not really happy with Daedalus in terms of being like a tank, apparently there's going to be an event starting next week that will get us another Megaton tank. And that one's name is going to be Mr. Beast, by the way, if that's familiar to you. So I just wanted to drop that. So there is hope for the future of Megaton tanks. So, yeah. All right, well, that's about everything we have, but we do have war today, so let's go in there. Hopefully my team is not crushing the other one too badly, because I think that's the way that was going to be turning out. Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so I did 2 fights this morning. I didn't have a lot of trouble. My first team is definitely going to be weaker than my previous one. 18 means that's probably really fast. Yeah, I don't have a Megaton tank for that one, though, which means that would be a big mistake. I mean, I could do that. I mean, it's got 12 left. I mean, the first team I'm putting up looks like this. I mean, kind of scary, but who goes first? I mean, if I go first, it looks like I'm going first, by the way. All right, well, this is the first team anyway. The weaker of them, actually. So you guys just sit and lose. And that's about that. Okay, so we just kind of do this. Get some bleeding going. Who do I want dead? Well, I mean, that's actually a silly question in terms of who I actually want dead. Because there's a mythic here. Oh, wow, that really hurts. Okay, and anybody want curse? Anybody? Anybody want Chris? I guess want is relative. Oh, look out. He's going to survive. Somehow. And you're just dead. Of course you are. Yeah, torture effects are the bane of these fellows, isn't it? Actually, is there anything I want to do here? I mean, is he immune to nightmares? No, just give him nightmares. And finish him. Alright, I do have a stronger team, so let's see what we can come up with here now. Do we have any... Okay, 15. What do you have? Let's throw the team up and see what we got here. Obviously, we have Bob. And we have Kronks. And then, of course, we have... Don Ra. Alright, let's see. They wouldn't stand a chance. I mean, what are you rocking over here? Right? I mean, really, let's try to find a good fight. Because they wouldn't stand a chance, right? Speed. If there's nobody... ooh. Yeah, okay, wow. Ooh, that's Demolisher, I think? Oh man, that'd be ugly. He'd one-shot, well, he'd one-shot Dun Ra, assuming that the other one hasn't taken off positive status effects, right? That would just be kind of ugly, though. That's interesting. How fast are you? Very. Ooh, just a little bit too fast. I don't remember the skills. All right, you know what? If I lose, I lose. That's the way I see it, right? Okay, did not take the Mega Taunt off. All right, let's see what we have here. Time freeze? Okay, that's not good. Okay, Bob says hi. I really want to get rid of Miseris. Matter of fact, I'm looking at his health here and like, that is really a problem, isn't it? Okay, baby time? Okay, nobody got babied. No, actually, that wasn't baby I did. I think that was the, Okay, that's a problem. Dun Ra lost the Megaton status. That is really a problem. Okay, can I get rid of... See, the problem is if I get rid of somebody, he's just going to resurrect them, you know? Alright, just hit everybody. Oh, you didn't baby them. Okay, I did the other one. Random torture. Random Bob. You know what? I think we need a timeout. We all need a little timeout here. Oh, immune to control. Oh, wow. Does he have triple damage on? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, you're back. They're all back. That is a big problem. All right. Time stop. Okay, finally. A break. Okay, should I be... Okay, they're all about to go again. I'm gonna baby them again. You're going. You need to kill somebody with that triple... Okay, did you lose the triple damage? Okay, that's kind of messed up right there because, you know, he got it, but then by the time baby wore off, it was only one round. So that's kind of useless, isn't it? All right, let's see. He's going to come back. He's babied right now. All right, you die. All right. You're probably dead already, but just in case. Okay, now, here's the trick. Oh, wow, you're nearly dead. Okay, what do you got on you? Stamina leak. All right, well, you're going back into... I really, really need you frozen, because I know what he's going to do. I need you frozen. Good. Okay, please kill this thing. Okay, I could try babying him again. That means he won't be able to do anything, you know? Let's try it. Okay, babied again. Good, good. And unfortunately... Okay, boom in the head. Okay, we did lose one there, but I thought that was a good fight. Okay, that worked out pretty darn well, I think. Kind of challenging, but kind of fun. Alright, those are my 2 attacks done. So, the only thing we have left now, of course, is PvP. So let's get going with that. I don't know what kind of opponents we're going to be getting. It's really weird. And no, I don't want to fight that one over there. Certainly not with the first team. Alright, so let's begin. Our first team today was suggested by Moki Show the Best. And Moki Show the Best wanted to see. And when you ask for this, you ask for Temirian. And if you don't specify, I will use the PvP one, which in this case is going to be... They're hiding. Okay, not you. You. Tiny Tim. Next, in making his first PvP appearance, and I opened up one of his slots, by the way, but I can't spend the 25 gems now to open up the second one. So, yeah, that one's going to have to wait because so we have Slash here. I mean, he's pretty fast. It's just that, yeah, I can't afford that last slot right now. And finally, over in Fire, and way down here, way down in the hundreds area, this is going to be... Is here somewhere? Okay, Kai. Okay, so let's see how this works out. All right. Well, we're not doing the team on the left. Absolutely not. Let's see. I mean, up the middle... I mean, the only mythic we have here is Control, right? So we're going to be dependent on Kai to actually kill things. And he's only 100. In that case, I think up the middle would actually be... I mean, they have no speed of any kind, do they? I don't think any legendary is going to catch up to him anyway. Let's think. I mean, the team on the left might be alright. I mean, like I said, we have one damage dealer, and that's, well, unless we get the curse going for Slash. The thing about it is we may not get anything in the next round. I think up the middle, the quality of creatures there is not very good. And I think they would just be dying. So let's go over here to the one on the left and see, hopefully they have good runes on them. That's going to really make everything good or bad. I mean, they're not terrific, but at least they have something. Everything is support. I mean, every one of them is support. Ugh. Okay. He's so fast, he's going twice. Alright. Well, you know what? Why don't we just start with... oh, I forgot to switch the other ones back. Okay, never mind. Alright, we'll start with that, and then we'll just do cooldown activation. And that sound again. That sound really needs to go away. Do we have... I think he's got... wait a minute. Yeah, this one. Ignite on everybody. Why don't we just do that? Okay, you really don't have anything you can do here, do you? I mean, essentially we can just do time-space in case they have a 0 cooldown or something like that, right? Or somebody goes for their special. So we'll just say we're going to do time-space because they're all going to attack. Or just kind of die, actually. Yeah, that worked out, didn't it? I mean, he did get the weakness, but he didn't get any damage. Okay, and let's see. Wait a blockbuster. Who wants to be on my side? You want to be on my side, don't you? Yes, you do. And you just want a reset over here. Okay, what is with that sound? All right. And now we're just going to do fire. You really don't have much to do you? No. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Alright. That would have been a little bit better if they hadn't had all support runes on, right? What a surprise. Okay, I'm not planning on doing the one up the middle, but I guess it really depends on the team, right? Alright, so let's move on. Our second team today was suggested by Vanco Spinner. And Vanco Spinner wanted to see, over in metal, some festive metal. And that's Rusty. Next, we're going over to nature. And that is going to be Leafy. Yes, this is a rather strong team. And right near the top, we have Sparta. So I'm really hoping we can run into something fast. And I wouldn't mind Mythics. Let's just see what we can get. Up the middle. I don't know about that. I mean, 120? He's gonna one-shot. He's gonna one-shot Centurion. But I do have my Grakon is definitely going first. I'm just really concerned about the Miserus. You know what? Let's just do it. If I die, I'm sorry, but you know, let's just do it. All right, just go. All right. No, not that one. That one. Activate cooldowns and bleeding. And he's going down fast. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so nobody is doing anything bad. You know what? I really do need you dead. Because I can't kill anybody else until I know you're dead. Ouch. Okay, removal negative status effects from all allies. Remove positive status effects from allies. Pardon me. Remove negative status effects from all allies. Remove positive status effects from all enemies. All right, currently, do we have anything bad? Oh, I think he does? Wait a minute. He doesn't appear to have it. It looks like he does. But, I mean, I don't see anything. But I really want the, hold on a second. Back. I want the poison and the curse. That's what I want. Okay, you in the front, you didn't want anything. I need to heal. Applies a random negative status effect to everybody over here. He didn't use the group attack. I can tell because he's still alive. Okay, you keep doing that. You have a 0 cooldown one? Alright, he's gonna die soon. That's wonderful. Alright, let's do some stunning. Okay, that worked out really good. Okay, that's great. He's dead. Okay, stop taking our stamina away. It makes it hard for us to attack. He's about to lose his Megaton, by the way. Let's see. Heavy damage to one enemy. Oh, he's got curse on himself now, doesn't he? And heal everybody. Yeah, we're going to do that one. Deals metal damage, moderate metal damage to all, applies a random torture effect. Heals allies. Because he needs it. Okay, he finally did a group attack over there. Activate cooldowns and bleeding. Oh, he's an abomination. That's the reason that's not working on him. Okay, he's got that last bit of curse on him. That should kill him. Let's just do a charge over here because he can't do anything. All right, stunning, please. Okay, that worked out great. Oh, because that's pretty much his last turn with that. Oh yeah, definitely get rid of that. Okay, that didn't. Oh, well, aren't you the little like trickster, huh? Activate cooldowns on one enemy, applies stun, and boom on the head. Okay, that was a good fight. I really didn't think I was going to win that one. Alright, so let's go after a short delay. And now the big question. What will we get from the wheel? It's a surprise. Alright, so let's move on to our third team. Our third team today was suggested by Benjamin Jambortz. I'm really sorry for what I did to your name. And Benjamin wanted to see, and this is going to be interesting. So let's start over here in light. And we're going all the way down to somebody who might end up being the best friend of Daedalus. And that, of course, is Elvira. Giving him the actual turn in order to, go into a Mega Taunt mode. That might be the only thing. All right, next, over in darkness, we have... did I miss him? Yep, Vincent. And finally, fairly close to the top, I'm guessing, we have the Waluigi. All right, so we got a lot of damage over here, and we got protection. So let's see. I'm pretty confident we could take the team up the middle, but I think we're going to try something else. All right, what do we have? What do we have? Well, we got two over there on the right. It's a lower Dr. Watts, but we do have a 110 version of her. We'll try one more. Eek, maybe I should have waited. Let's see. Elvira, Vincent. I mean, up the middle, it's kind of comparable, isn't it? Because the other two I have are 100. It's just that Elvira is going to give us that little extra time. All right, we'll try that. And they have decent ruins, so let's go. Okay, this is really going to hurt. Because that's what he does. Alright, now the real fight begins, right? Skill mirror, how very annoying. Also, you're taunting, aren't you? Days and nightmares? Okay, and he's dead. Alright, you repent, sinner. You missed her. Because she was, what's the name of it? Evading, of course. What's this? Yeah, it does more damage to you. Oh, he had to go. That's not good. Okay, I'm in a lot of trouble now. Let's see. He doesn't have the skill mirror on. Try to catch me. She's going next. Stop that! Error forgiveness. Aura forgiveness, pardon me. Hit her! Hit her! Okay, that's just annoying. Here, have some of this. Okay, he didn't want this shocking. How dare you hit her? Thank goodness. Boom. Oh, that was a good fight. It turned out well, that's for sure. I can't believe you gave me that. Really, what were you thinking? Why am I even spinning at this point, right? Okay, so let's go in and grab our final team for today. Our final team today was suggested by Ruby Shafiq. I hope I said that even close to what it's supposed to be. And Ruby wanted to see, and this is a full-on team, by the way, so I'm just going to go boom. We're starting with Where is he? We're starting with Davy. And next, we're going over to... Oh, he's probably a lot easier to get. Bob. And finally, I think I used her before, but she wasn't as specced out this time. This time I actually put stuff on her. And this is going to be Shaira. Okay, so obviously we have a fairly strong team here. Ragnarok. I don't know about that. I mean, it's still legendaries. I know that they're like 130 and 115 and 115. Ragnarok could make things very bad, especially since he's 115, which means he's got the higher skills. But it's a matter of legendaries, isn't it? I'm going to try to get something. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's see who wins here. The legendaries or the mythics. I mean, my mythics, I only have one that's ranked up. So let's just see what happens. This is probably going to end badly. Oh, wow. This is going to end horribly, isn't it? Okay. He is going for... Okay, what is that? Skill or damage? It's a damage mirror. All right. Which means I'm going to hopefully get possession and nightmares on you guys. Okay, I didn't get possession on you. Ouch. Okay, that's an issue. Yeah, this is not going well. I shouldn't have done this. Okay, you couldn't have used Death Door over there. See, that skill use actually helped their team because the Caro Brutalis was possessed and now it's got total blind on. Eek. See, this is a damage mirror now, unfortunately, which means this is going to kill him. Well, you know, this fight was kind of over from the beginning, wasn't it? Eek. Yeah, this one's like really over. All right, you know what? I shouldn't have picked that team. Let's try again. I don't usually do this, but that's a situation where I really shouldn't have picked that team. Let's see. It's going to be one of the last three. Okay, I got Mythics over here, so Mythics against Mythics. Oh, and we have Daedalus in there. How much health do you have? 58,000. Okay, 58. Well, to be fair, he doesn't have any runes on him at all, right? The other two have health. Somebody didn't even bother, right? All right, and you all work for me? No, 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 no. That's not the way you do it. You do it like this. And then you do it like this. Let's see. 1, 2, and you. Because you're the dangerous one. And of course he charged, didn't he? Yes, he did. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's face it. These two are dead already. Boom, you're dead. Oh, he healed himself. How did he do that? Oh, that's right. Does he have regeneration on? Why did it go away then? I mean, he should have... If he used one of his skills that gave him regeneration, he should still have it, shouldn't he? Alright, well, bump on the head. That's a better way to end. Would have been nice if they actually had some runes on them, but... Another 500. See, that's better. Do that more often. And we're done. Alright, and of course we have, let's start from the beginning here, we have the equipment challenge for Moon Haze. We have the Aste path here, get as many cells as you can. We have another 72-hour challenge with some Thunder individuals. We have that breeding event, some very good ones in there. And so I'm a little burned out from breeding for right now. Maybe I'll look at the Moon Haze one over the weekend. By the way, there's going to be a Moon Haze breeding event over the weekend, and you won't be able to get Moon Haze. I'm pretty sure that's going to be for cells, because they're finding lots of ways to give us cells for Moon Haze. I'm actually fairly close here. I think that I only need one more nature creature over here. I'll probably do that a little bit later. And that will... Oh, you're putting me all the way back here. Okay, never mind. Let's see. It's a long, long trip. Where is it? Yeah, there's where I am right there. So I think if I get the 90, that should probably do the job for me. I'll be very close. If 90, yeah, that'll do it. Because I'm at 55. Yeah, that'll do it. If I just get one more of those, I'll get the gold and I'll get that. So that's all it'll be. And by the way, now that we have seen Metalbeat, if you weren't aware of it, we now know the third page. And the third page has Metalbeat on it, which means, yeah, I'm going to get this one. I have Nor hatching at the moment. I have Urkan is actually being crafted at the moment. Like I said, I'm just going to get Moon Haze very soon, and then it's just a matter of getting Metalbeat on the limited path, and then that'll be good. And then that's a nice little reward down there. Maybe 25 of those birthday chests will actually have something good. I mean, I like the Vault Keys. If I could get them more often, that'd be better. And of course, most importantly, on Friday morning, we have a maze, save your coins for the limited path, which will be on Sunday. We'll talk more about that, of course, on Saturday. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.